The fans here in Anaheim have been so amazing so far.
That guy was trolling.
Yeah, he's kind of trolling.
That's not right.
It's not. The guy behind him had a different idea, and it still wasn't working out for him. But welcome back to MLG Anaheim, day number 2. We're on with compLexity versus Icons Conquer, and so far this match hasn't disappointed. It's been great. Yeah. And the series is tied 1-1. We're going to be heading into a map number 3. It's going to be CTF on standoff. Again, the storyline is Study from Conquer is looking pretty strong on this map, and I think he's going to be that X factor for Conquer here. On the other side, compLexity really looks strong in the run and gun game type, the map number 1 hardpoint on Raid. So can that gun skill just help them prevail here?
Yeah, well, I definitely think that it is going to come into play without a doubt. I mean, you know, the run and gun always seems to benefit compLexity a little bit more here. I do believe, though, that in my personal opinion, the way that I see it, I feel like Conquer have a lot of momentum going into CTF. And you had mentioned it before, Ego is going to be very, very critical in this game because of the fact that he has such phenomenal flag routes. So we'll see that play off here as the game type is going to be standoff, capture the flag, and this is going to be a good one.
All right, so here we go. There's on your screen you see standoff, capture the flag, and stalemates are very common. It's actually a very, very true point on that graphic as we're going to jump into the map right now on board with Clayster. Stalemates on this map are very common. A stalemate, again, if you aren't really familiar, is when both teams have the flag pulled and cannot score their flag because your flag has to be home, of course, if you want to get that scored flag capture. But early on, looks like compLexity does take the early advantage, and Crim6 now on your screen for compLexity as we're following them. They're getting a little bit of the map control at the moment. Icon's really not pushed that far up. TP picking up a kill in your feed. Gucci and Study answering right back, though. And let's jump on board with Clayster for compLexity as he does pick up Gucci. Cannot take down Study, though. Study off to an early, quick start. Let's see what the score is. It's 2-0 for Study, 2-0 for TP, and Study's going to go ahead and progress up this left-hand side.
Yeah, I just want to point out, by the way, that TP was creating a lot of noise in the Conquer base there, which did not allow Conquer to properly advance forward because they knew that there was a player in their base the entire time. So they were able to take care of that. So now Study can comfortably move on and try and see if he can push in here to the red building. But he is going to get dropped there. And compLexity just dominating the kill feed as they managed to clean up all 4. Oh my God. What? And actually, I think they managed to take out 2 or 3. I couldn't really tell on that one. It seems like they had a team kill, but nevertheless, they'll still compLexity. They have map control. They're advancing on forward, and they might be able to make a pull happen here if they play it right.
Yeah, and you know what, Golden Boys, since they just did get that flag pull, why don't we jump into a Turtle Beach, mic up our players here for the Turtle Beach team chat, and let's listen to compLexity and see how they're playing.
Yep.
Help me, playground, I'm weak. Pushing playground, pushing playground. I need help, there's 2 on me, 2 on me.
Try and pull it back out. One, nice, Study.
Ego, watch out,
it's 2. Look at Ego and Gucci, Gucci.
Top tank, team.
Run it, it's all good.
Oh, and I'm watching it.
Yeah, there's just one in.
One behind me.
Flag. We drop their flag.
Another one in blue van.
Nice, Ian.
One overextending.
I got him stunned.
One's overextending.
We have the enemy flag.
I got mid straight. One hit pickup.
Nice.
One more behind you, Crim, behind you. Ego.
One mid
Nice, Ian.
Breaking mid street, one shot. He's at pickup.
Hold on.
Ricky's mid-street, then you're missing one more.
My one might be behind you, Crim.
He's serious here.
That was him.
One more.
Another guy mid-street.
Get it.
Car stun. You're good, go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Back alley. I got full shoes,
That's 2. One more.
One shot. Help me.
I need it.
I got one more.
I got yellow.
I'm on their tank. What's up?
Hey. Oh, good. Get set up here. It's
Another
catch.
Pick up alley when you spawn, Eggs. I'm here. Bottom granny. Back cave.
I'm gonna
OE.
I got lightning in house, so let's go, baby.
I
got full too.
Let's go. One
Watch out,
pick
mid-box. He's mid-box.
Rotate back.
Yeah, rotate.
I have Ascension already, I think. Alright.
Yo, one in barn.
Red car.
Yo, 2 kills.
He's in barn.
He's gonna push out. Front green. Watch out. I got killed. Stay alive. Top green. He's top green.
Nice.
They're both
by barn. There's only one on you, Eggs.
Got it.
Two guys jump. I'm gonna get the guy statue. One guy's in barn, and one guy court.
Hey, I'll pull out. You come to me. Let's get flag. Come to me, H. Come to me.
Have the enemy flag.
Oh,
Go.
wow, junk.
Yeah, fun.
Flag statue.
They
That.
dropped our
One guy
flag.
mid-tank to L-wall. He's courtyard.
One shot at tank.
He's gonna be mid-1. He's gonna be mid-1.
Our flag.
I needed it. Mid-1 or L-wall. I spawned behind flag.
Push flag. You guys stay with
Wow,
flag.
Golden Boy, we hear some great communication out of that complexity squad, but now Icon's Conquer does have the flag out, and so does Aches. Lightning Strike coming in there, and now we're in that stalemate. Like the graphic said, stalemates are common. Big kill by Aches on Gucci right there to save that one for complexity. 30 seconds left to go in this first half, Golden Boy. Aches playing extremely well.
Yeah, but look at Study, by the way. He's creeping up here, and he gets dropped. So this is a big win here for complexity as they
there's
manage
a
to go
complexity
1-0.
player pushing up. It's Clayster. Can
Wait a
Clayster get
minute.
this return?
Nope.
He gets shut down, and it doesn't look like we're going to see any more action here.
He called standoff.
Yep, it's why it's called standoff.
Well, at the very least, though, complexity, they are going to go away from the first round of play here, 1-0. You heard the communication.
Wait a second. Flag did go down, but it does not get returned. I'm sorry to cut you off, but that was really close.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, I mean, that's basically what we were trying to get at. You can see it right there. They are just such an emotional team. Clayster brings that energy to the squad. It was no more evident than right there where he's just yelling and screaming and getting everyone hyped. That is what he brings to the squad here. And wow, just what a first round of play. But now Conquer, they have to answer back, tie this game up, and I think they have the tools to do so long as they keep a level head. I am looking for Ego to hopefully step it up here on the objective play, and he is going to have to rely on Study and Gucci to open up those lanes for him.
Yeah, but you know what, Golden Boy, there are a lot of streaks over here for this complexity side. I believe Clayster and Crimsic still have streaks. Ego, though, going big right off the break, pushing up towards the complexity side. Let's see if he can actually manage to break through. This is a very tough choke point to exit out of if you don't have any smoke grenades, and Ego's kind of dead in the water here, but he does manage to make a cut over to the tank, picking up a big kill there on the TP. Gets pre-fired by Clayster, though, and gets shut down. So complexity doing a pretty solid job. And I'm going to bounce around here between the complexity again. It looks like Clayster is going to be the only player with his score streaks available, and he has a Lightning Strike and Hellstorm ready to be used here. So Icons Conquer, they're just going to really have to try and make as many opportunities they can to pull that flag to get rid of those score streaks at least from Clayster so that they can maybe tie this game up.
Yeah, at this point, like you had said, Hastro, it makes perfect sense. You want to get in there and at the early part of the game, make sure that they're wasting it. But if you're complexity, though, you just got to rely on that gun skill, right? And hopefully you can get those cutoffs and only rely on the streaks when it is absolutely necessary. Ego, though, finding a kill up top, he is able to take out Crim 6. He will have a teammate there for support, but there is going to be a sentry gun in the back, though. So Ego's going to have to be very mindful of this here. He does manage to find one player. All right, the sentry gun ended up getting taken out, so that was going to be a good run for them, as now they're going to make their way over to the tractor. Ego with the flag in hand, and they might be able to do something about this, but you know what? If you're complexity, you're going to answer back, and that is exactly what's going on.
No.
And we could see a triple kill coming out, and it happens! Clayster gets the Hellstorm triple! Oh my god, and now Aches has the flag, and he's going to take this in for 2-0. No one from Conquer can answer back.
Oh my goodness, that was such a huge play. Great use of the score streak right there. Big play out of Clayster with that Hellstorm. He's on a 6-kill spree now. He's got a Lightning Strike still available. He's threatening to pull the Conquer flag right now. He does have players really close to him, so let's see if he can actually manage to stay alive here. There's a player in top green right now, just to his left. And there, that player does jump out. It's going to be Study. He gets taken down. That's 3 down for Icons Conquer. Ego last alive. Clayster trying to find him. Has some support from Aches here. They're going to go and pull that flag. Ego actually pushed up all across the map. Look at this play by Clayster. Goes ahead, calls in his Lightning Strike. He's very close to getting his streaks yet again. Picking up 2 kills. The flag does get pulled by Gucci, though. So let's see what Clayster can do to get that flag return. His teammates are chasing Gucci right now. Gucci goes down. If Clayster puts this in, he's going to be streaked out once more. Clayster playing so well for complexity.
This is why Clayster, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the best players to play Call of Duty. He is on an 8 score streak. He is 25-12 right now. He is pretty much just dominating anyone that enters in front of his sights there. He takes out one player with ease. It's going to be Study. Again, fully streaked out. That sentry gun Gun's going to go in the back of the base there to protect the flag. You just cannot argue with the fact that Clayster is having a phenomenal game here against Conquer, and it's unfortunate because Conquer seems to have a lot of motivation going into Game 3. That is not the case. The flag, though, is going to be down, and you know what? Clayster's going to go ahead, pick it up again. Why not just throw it in there and make it 4-0?
Yeah, you know what? Clayster had a lot of criticism coming out of Dallas, and you know, a lot of people said Clayster, you know, just kind of had a really good showing there at Dallas, and it wasn't much more than that. But he's proving here in his first main stage matchup that he is here to stay in Black Ops 2, and he's definitely one of those players that you have to look out for. Certainly in the top tier of players, and Clayster carrying complexity right now. If you just look at that score, 28 and 12. His teammates aren't doing bad either, but that's certainly the factor here in this game so far.
He's just opening things up for his teammates. He's making it easier for his teammates to get position control and be able to just, I guess, just take care of business, right? He is cleaning up house. He is on a 13 score streak, ladies and gentlemen, tearing it up right now. They put in another flag, making it 5-0. We got 52 seconds on the clock. Show, this is all wrapped up here. Unless they have, like, the wings of Apollo on their feet, there's just no way that they're going to be able to make anything happen here.
Yeah, there's just no way. This is GG. You know, if there were a surrender option right in Black Ops 2, that surrender option would have been used multiple times in this game.
Oh my God.
I would have waved the white flag a long time ago after Clayster just started going off. But here we go. 5-0 to score. complexity surely going to win it. We'll jump back on board with Clayster. He's on a 3-kill spree again already, and the man is going to be definitely dropping about 35 this game when it's all said and done. 6-0 now the score, and that's going to be all she wrote for Icons Conquer in this standoff CTF. The series now 2-1 in favor of Complexity Gaming. Give them a hand here, Anaheim, as they just put on a show for you. Clayster from Complexity on his feet, hyped up yet again, and TP's pumped for him. So there you go. Complexity Gaming looking very strong in the running guns. They look scary right now.
I mean, it really is frightening if you're Icons Conquer, because you think you have the flag out. You think you have the guy that he's going to be able to make his way in, and 6-0 is the count here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the stats
Scoreboard
here.
incoming.
Yeah.
And it's going to be brutal.
33-13 for Clayster.
Yeah, that's a beastly game. He also added 2 captures there on top of that, opening up the map, like you said, for Complexity. So a great job by Clayster that round, and that scorecard does not lie. Tells the tale pretty well.
Yep.
So map number 3, what's it going to be, or map number 4, excuse me, Golden Boy, what's that going to be for us before we take a little break?
Well, we are going to have Hardpoint Slums coming up next. You can see Study on your screen there. He is going to be as focused as ever, because this is make or break time for them, Show. And you know what? Hardpoint was a struggle for them in game number 1. Hopefully they can answer back.
Yep, it's going to be Hardpoint Slums. That's Complexity on your screen. Big shout out to the crowd here at Anaheim. They've been awesome in the first day. This is day number 2 from MLG Anaheim.